Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's Coach Shaw back again. Got another special guest, one of the top scorers in the county, one of the top scorers in the state. Sound with Mount St. Mary's University 6'4" guard out of Miami Country Day. Shout out to SOH Trey Wilson. What's up, baby? How you doing, Trey?
Oh, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, this is actually a perfect situation, man. Because we got some beef, man. I got a lot of beef for you, man. And it starts, and the beef is coming from True North.
Mm.
We got a guard on True North that's real, man. That's putting up excellent numbers, man. You're playing in the Magic City Classic this weekend. Let's talk about it. Um, let's talk about Jansen Lopez, the Rock.
Yeah,
How would that matchup go when y'all play each other this weekend on Saturday?
that's my guy. That's my guy, J Rock. Yeah, it should be a fun game. It's going to be very competitive. We're both very competitive players. That's my guy.
Are you guarding him?
I'm not sure what our game plan is, but I'm always down to guard whoever. I like guarding whoever's the best player on the court. That's like one thing I take pride in.
Yeah, you pretty much a dog, man. And then another thing that you got your body ready. Pause. I'm gonna say pause on that. You got your body ready for the you got your body ready for the next level, man. I see you working out the SOH coaches. Talk about them and their development with you and how have they helped you?
Yeah, you pretty much said it. That getting ready for the next level is very physical. There's a lot of grown men out there, so I'm just making sure I get stronger, faster, all of that stuff, and they always make sure that I have everything, all the resources to do that.
Talk about your signing.
Yeah.
Mount St. Mary's University. Let's talk about them. What was the reason why you signed with that program, and talk about where you fit in it over there?
I felt very at home there. I felt like I could see myself there, and the coaching staff, they're amazing. I felt very comfortable with them. Also knowing the Shane's out there too, seeing him kill whatever, and
Mhm.
yeah, I just saw myself there, and I like how defensive oriented they are. I feel like that's something that's kind of like being missing in the game a little bit, and it's very important to win games.
Are you? So will they play you on or off the ball over there?
I think it's gonna be a little mix of both. I think it's gonna be a
Okay.
mix.
And you consider yourself a combo guard, correct?
Yes.
Even though you got some good players on that Miami that you got some good freshmen on that team, man. Let's talk about some of those players on the Miami Country Day team that don't get look like Carson Goodman. Like that's one of my guys, man. I love Carson, man. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about Malik. Let's talk about all the young guys that you got on your team that's looking up to you.
Yeah, I love leading them. They're all very, they all listen. They like to, they take criticism very well. They're always very open to it. Like you said, Malik, Miguel, Carson, they're all my guys.
They're all good kids,
Yeah,
man.
I too.
Um, let's talk about the expectations you're gonna have this season.
Mhm. Yeah, my
Okay.
expectations. I want to go win states. That's I feel like everybody's goal, but I feel like our team we're very gelled well together. That's something that we don't really see that often.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people always kind of have trouble here and there with trying to gel teams together, but I feel like we get along very well. Um, Me myself, I want to make all day first team. That's a goal of mine. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And all state too. You want to push you for all state too. I get votes and all of that stuff, man. So we definitely want to try to push you for all that. Anybody that come out of the city, this is the biggest recruiting class. I think the next 4 years have been the best recruiting class we had in South Florida in a while. Let's talk about family.
yeah.
I want to shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about your family. Talk about how influential your family have been to you and your basketball success.
I've been for successes basketball wise. I've been around basketball since I was basically born. Like going to the Heat games, stuff like that. Uh,
Uh-huh.
my dad used to work there, so we used to get tickets when Brown was there and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool.
Do me a favor. Shout out your dad first. What's his name?
My dad, Herbert Wilson. My mom, Tamika Wilson. My sister, SNC Vaughn Wilson. She does a lot of my videos. Like she does all of it. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, all my tapes and stuff like that.
So you got her in the house, so you can go over there and say, "Hey, I need you to fix that right now. I don't like that. Don't put that hip hop on there. Put some
Mhm.
rock and roll on there, man. Get me together, man."
Yeah.
Um, talk about this matchup this weekend.
Mhm.
Okay, And how do you think Miami Country Day matches up with True North?
I think we match up very well. We're both
Mm-hmm.
hard, kind of heavy teams,
Mm-hmm.
and I know we both kind of play fast paced, so it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be a lot of that. It's going to be entertaining to watch for sure, if anything. But I know we're both two competitive teams.
So we want to switch to another team that you guys are playing this weekend. You play on Friday. You playing Gulliver Prep. Jackson Mansfield is on that team. Very good scoring guard from them. Shifty ball handler. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to see you guard him, banking on your chest. Say, I want you. Come on over here to
Yeah,
get this work. I hope you can do that for me this weekend. But let's talk about that matchup as well. Do you think that you guys match up well with Gulliver Prep?
yeah. I like our team against whoever. I feel like we're all confident. We all have confidence in each other. Whenever one of us is down, we bring each other up too. I feel like that's a good thing about us. But yeah,
Okay, and then the freshmen that you had on your team, I hear they can really shoot it.
oh yeah, they shoot the ball.
Is that a weapon for you guys all year long? And if they're not shooting the ball well, this is a question
Mm.
that's going. If they're not shooting the ball well, what do you do?
I encourage them to keep shooting it though, because that's what we work on. I make sure whenever they feel like they kind of like hesitate a little bit, I tell
Mhm.
them shoot the ball. Like that's one thing I'm never gonna have an issue with. Take the good shot like every time. I trust them because that's what we work on.
That's awesome. One last thing. We're gonna talk about a little bit about Miami Country Day.
Mm,
Who's your favorite teacher?
mm.
I gotta ask this question because I'm an educator as well. So, who's your favorite teacher and what's your favorite class and why?
I got a lot of good teachers this year. It's gonna be hard to choose one.
You can put them all on there. Just talk about them.
I got my history teacher, my environmental science teacher,
Mm,
my ceramics class. I like all my teachers a lot. They're all
yeah.
really they're great.
Is there one name that you can shout out? Say, hey, Miss or Mister, I
Uh,
appreciate you,
Mr. Davis, Mr. Davis,
Mister Davis. Shout out to Mister Davis. What do he teach?
environmental science.
Environmental. Shout out to Mister Davis. Environmental science, getting the world together, making it a better place. Um, Funniest teammate. Who's
Uh,
the funniest teammate? Who's the kid that keep y'all rolling all the time?
our team is really funny in general, but I probably gotta say like uh, Aiden,
Uh-huh.
Miguel, Carson, like our whole team we just get along so well. We all get good laughs in all the time.
Well, I gotta ask you this one last question before I let you go. Besides playing basketball, if you're not playing basketball anymore,
Mm.
what would you like to do with your life if basketball stopped? You wanted to, career wise, and what's your major going to be in college?
So I'm going into college undecided, but something I've been looking more into is like social psychology. I think that's very interesting, and just like kind of like
Mhm.
figuring out like what people like kind of think and what makes them think that way and the behavior
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, I know you're gonna have. I can tell where you speak, where you act on the court. Very intelligent kid, groomed, and your parents have raised you well. Man, I want to thank them for allowing you to come on and talk high school basketball. I definitely want to make sure that you're one of the top players. I know I do my rankings and everybody, oh man, he ain't this, he's supposed to be here. I hear that all the time, man. You and this year definitely got your just due. Probably underranked within the last couple of years. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
And you're better than what you showed on the paper. And my apologies, but we're gonna keep it moving. And we ain't gonna talk about my turnovers. We're only gonna talk about yours. All right. But thank you for coming on the show, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you this weekend. Have some fun, enjoy life, and stay blessed, my son, my kid.
Same to you. Same to you.
Thank you, bro.
All right.